Next item on the agenda is resolution approving wages for 2011, excuse me. You have the resolution in your packet,
Yeah, it's all blank.
and you also have what was received in the last 5 years.
That was it,
That's the one I just gave you.
Last year, there was a 3%, the year before, 4.25%, the year before, 3.60%, and the year before that, 3%. So what does the council want to give for a raise this year? Items of discussion?
Yes, I think they've both done an excellent job. Nancy's well versed in getting grants for the city, which is a plus. Not every city clerk can do that. Jerry has had to deal with, and Nancy both, has had to deal with the streetscape project, and that involved a lot of their time. And I'm sure it was very taxing on trying to get the rest of their work done. I don't know, this year was just an extraordinary year for them, so I feel they should have a raise.
And what percent of a raise are you thinking, Cindy?
About 3% raise.
3%?
I think, Jerry's salary should, what I've checked into, the average salary for the city clerks in Carroll County are $17 an hour. The average wage for towns our size for Jerry is around 42,000, and they're both under it, well under it. And I know this is a bad year, but I think 3% is very conservative, and maybe if the year is better next year, we can consider moving Jerry's wages up more and theirs up to what's comparable to what everybody else is getting. Because we are under.
I guess in my opinion, due to various events that occurred since we last visited this, I do have some reservations about a raise. As far as streetscape goes, we all get extra workload added to us all the time. It's part of our jobs. I guess one of the main problems I have is in giving Jerry a raise, we have a large amount of outsourcing that we do. We don't contain a lot of licenses inside this town, as far as electrical, the plumbing, things of that nature, where a lot of those towns which you list have people that are certified for those things. The raising of consumer costs in our sewer, and we're probably gonna be expecting one in our electrical. We raise the sewer because we're not building reserves, but yet you guys will voluntarily increase our out costs by giving raises. I don't think that's necessarily right to our citizens. And same problem as we had last year, I still haven't seen any evaluations as far as work performance or anything like that, so I have reservations and I don't really know what improvements and things they have made for themselves in the last year. So on that, I'm voting to, keep wages the same as they are now.
John? No?
I personally think that Nancy and Jerry both do an excellent job. As far as Nancy, I know her workload has increased with different projects, and with Jerry, he does an excellent job. He gets done what he needs to get done. And I agree with Cindy on the 3%.
Well, I think they both do great jobs. They're great. They do good at their job. I lived here all my life. I've seen him work. I think he does a good job. He's up pushing snow in the morning when he should be. whenever I've had a question from Nancy, she's always there to help me. I don't see any reason why not to give them one. I'd say I was more like 2.5, but it's mine. I think they've done a good job.
Okay, so do I have a motion then to go with the 2.5 or the 3?
I'll make a motion to keep wages the same.
Do I have a second on that? All right, no one wants to second that, so do I have another motion then to amend it, instead of keeping it the same, to put it at 3%?
I'll make a motion for a 3% increase in Jerry and Nancy's wages.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Alright.
Opposed?